So, Yoda, we have already said nicely, not behind your back, that we are going to keep things shorter this evening. So we are going to move on. So I prepared all these. Nobody else knows what's going on here, but I prepared all these. Extraction 3 has already been greenlit, even though Extraction 2 hasn't actually come out yet. But the first Extraction...
The first one was excellent. If the second one is excellent, I don't care how many they make, as long as they keep up the quality as the first one. The
trailer does look pretty decent. It does look quite good. There's some quite long, good action sequences, and I was looking at it going, yeah, I'm up for that. Even though, spoilers if you haven't seen the first Extraction, he does die at the end.
No, he doesn't.
Well, it was highly unlikely that he would have lived at the end.
Are you a doctor?
Well, excuse me, I've watched 3 YouTube videos and read a paragraph on Facebook, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
What happens at the end then?
He gets shot and falls into the river, and then it cuts away.
Oh, yeah. Well, James Bond survived that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus, look what Jesus survived, and they're still making movies about him, apparently.
Did Jesus first. I did see John Wick 4 this weekend.
How'd you like it?
Any good?
What'd you make of it?
Yeah, well, I liked it, but it did. There were times where I felt like I was watching a video game, just watching him work his way through the levels, you know?
Yeah.
And I think if you cut out all the yas, then Keanu Reeves has maybe 4 lines in the entire movie.
I think somebody said overall it is literally something like about 200 words in the whole film.
It's not much, and everything else.
And most of them
working.
are just
I don't. So has everybody seen it? All 4 of us have seen it. Matt,
what, John Wick?
Yeah,
I don't
4.
know. I saw the first one. The second one was copy and paste. Third one I pulled after 10 minutes. So no.
I thought that Donnie Yen sold the show as the blind.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you got. Yeah, he clearly was like. I was like, man, I just want to watch a movie about this guy. You know.
Well, the way they had a post-credit sequence, maybe.
Yeah. Well, or maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah. I don't know, but I did enjoy I enjoyed the movie, but it's a long movie to basically watch somebody work their way through video game levels.
If they'd cut the stair climbing scene out, the movie would have been so much better.
Do you know what? Somebody, I got into not an argument, but I got into a discussion with somebody, and they said, but that scene was only 3 minutes long. And I was sat there going, that is not true. And I'm going to make a note to time it, because I swear that scene was like 20 minutes.
It felt, dude. That was at the point of the movie I started going I found myself trying to look at my watch, and I was like, oh, that is not a good sign. I was like,
I'm just going to make a note of that. Check chiming on 4. So I can go back with evidence and say, it wasn't 3 minutes. It was bloody ages.
It was. Yeah. It was like Rome literally was built and then fell in the time period of that stairs.
I kind of felt with 4 that the problem with it is like 2 and 3 are kind of like the big filler, where this could have been a perfect trilogy, but it's kind of 4 movies, and the second, third, and fourth one were all too long.
I like the.
They're doing a 5th.
No, maybe.
It's in production now.
They should do at least one more. And I don't know where they're going to go.
I don't know how.
Where they? You know what made me mad about? Here's one of my biggest things about it, and I said this in my review, is that at the end of 3, is that they're going to war against the High Table. He kills maybe 2 people on the High Table, then the third guy, and it's like you get the sense there's a hell of. And even before it gets to that point, like the movie starts, we think, oh yeah, he's going to go to the war. We're going to get to watch him kill every member of the High Table. But then as soon as he's told, oh, you can get out of this by just doing this duel, then the mission, he just completely abandons all that. The only reason the High Table members are killed at all is incidental, because he's trying to get, he's got to satisfy these things to get the creds back.
He kills the German one, and then at the end, right? It's just the 2.
Well, the Arab guy at the beginning as well.
Guy. Yeah. So 3, that's it. And it's like, he gives up revenge on Winston. Like, you just write that off. I mean, the guy fucking shot you off the roof,
Yeah.
And then like all this other stuff.
No, don't you go shooting me again.
He doesn't go after that they them bitch that was the adjudicator. He does. It's like they threw it out the window, and I was like, they really wanted to just make this fourth one and get done with it. Now it's like I don't know.
I want to know if Leguizamo ever fixed his car.
Yeah, me too. That was another. That was another thing that they just left hanging, and it was like, that's it. Don't care.
It had a satisfying arc for Wick himself, although I felt like when he was under it and he looked back at Winston, he says, I wanted to say loving husband. I was like, oh, okay, he's dead.
Yeah, that was it. I knew it was the other.
I was expecting them to pan around to a tree and him stood behind a tree going, like, I'm not really dead.
I kind of expected that too, like the what was it, the Captain America Winter Soldier ending. Or whatever, where it's like, oh, how's it feel to be dead? And because I thought, the fastest gun in the West is dead, so we can all leave him alone. That's what I thought we were going to get.
You could do it.
Yeah,
I know what they showed, but they could do it. It wouldn't be that difficult to retcon it.
Absolutely.
So because, I don't know.
Anyway, we've gone off extra.
I didn't love it.
Who's the black guy in it? Who's just died in real life?
Lance Reddick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read that the fifth one's going to be John Wick is going to avenge his death and take on Fauci.
That's kind of already been settled, though. So,
well, John, I run the table. I've been running the table for years.
You think you're killing me, John? You're just taking on Big Pharma.
I am science. Yeah. I'm science.
You can't kill the science, John.
Replacing all the guns with syringes. They're just going to keep throwing in. They've all got the vaccine in them.
Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.